Hey guys, Rasmus here, today with a little product review. Da-da-da-da. As we speak, Smallrig are releasing this external optical viewfinder. It's all metal made, has these little rubber grips on the side and a nice and clear glass. First of all, I'd like to talk a little bit about the marketing that Smallrig has been doing for this. They've made a long list of cameras that this fits on, and obviously it fits on all cameras that has a shoe mount in the top. On the list they have a bunch of stuff. I don't really get why you should buy this for, let's say, like a Fuji X-T5 that already has a perfectly working electronic viewfinder. Also, they have a few photos of this girl with a Fuji X-T5 that has a 35mm lens mounted on it. That doesn't really make sense too. This is a 28mm view. It's what's equivalent to around 18mm on an APS-C. So if you put a 35mm on, you're gonna see way less in the photo than what you see in the viewfinder. So yeah, I tried to put a 35mm on my XM5 and yeah, it just doesn't work. However, if you have the XM5 with the kit lens, the 15-45, it could work. What you do is just you turn on the camera and then you can just zoom it to right around the 18mm and then it fits pretty good. Not the perfect match, but it does work. Would work even better if you have the 18 2.0mm lens. Where this viewfinder really shines though is on the Rico GR3. This is just a match made in heaven. Looks pretty good on it too. And yeah, the view is pretty much, you see what you get. So the viewfinder is a 4x3, and while usually you shoot in 3x2, so what you see when you look through the viewfinder is the sides matches pretty much with what you get in the photo. However, you gotta think about that you see a little more in the top and the bottom. But yeah, aside from that, it works pretty good with this. I can even fit my nose in here. What I specifically bought this for though is for my everyday carry-on, my Fuji X70. The lens on the Rico is a 18.3. The lens on the X70 is a 18.5. So both of them are pretty much equivalent to the 28, and it fits pretty well. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna take a little shot here, and then now I'm gonna go test it out in the wild. Let's go. Now I'm at the so-called Carlsberg City, starting out in Carl's Garden. The towers in here are super cool. Let's see. Yeah. So I'm gonna take a little walk around and test out the optical viewfinder on my Fuji X70 and eventually try and get some food in here. In the middle of the garden there's this cool little path you can walk up, and it's definitely a good spot to get some photos. Check out this thing. Such a cool spot. And you get like, not a complete overview of the garden, but you can see pretty far in between the trees. Let's see. Yeah, it works. So now I'm gonna go out of the garden and try and find some of the few restaurants that's in here. Heard they got some tacos in here, and I like tacos. The Carlsberg City has a really cool mix of old and new architecture. For instance, this building right here is the old brewery building where they used to pour a lot of beers. And it's a super cool building. Let's see. Gotta get a few more here. It's such an iconic building, and it looks so cool. Let's see. Oh my God, look at that car. That just asks for a photo, doesn't it? Let's see. There's so much stuff to take photos of in here. Like this one, for example. No. Oh, wait a minute. That might look cool. Let's see. Right there. What? Yeah, that's a nice little mix of new and old. I don't feel that the viewfinder is perfect. Like, it feels a little wider than what I actually get in the photos. So sometimes I feel like I get just the edge of a tower or something, but it's not in the frame. So yeah, but I think you just gotta get used to it, and then it's gonna get better. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it for my little walk around the Carlsberg city. I'm starting to get hungry, so I'm gonna go and find the taco spot. So that's gonna wrap up this video. If you like the Smallrig OVF, you can find the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and bon appetit.